FFIE, Faraday Future Intelligent Electric. Now time to prepare for Monday morning's trading with a full technical analysis from Sensei. And now on with the video.
Thank you, Martin. Yes, let's have a look at the full technical chart analysis for Faraday Future Intelligent Electric, ticker symbol FFIE. It is a very, very interesting stock. It has had a short squeeze, and we're seeing if the short squeeze can continue and we can have another 1000% gain. I'm going to show you what I think is going to happen in the long term, medium term, and the very short term. So what's going to happen this week. I'll give you my price predictions, my trade setups, and all the information you need to know. So if you do appreciate that, please do take one moment, just do it right now. Just hit the like button. It's going to make my day. I'll give you 5 seconds to do that. Smash that like button if you don't mind. Let me wait for you to do that. And then please do subscribe if you haven't already. Join our community. We have a lot of traders on Discord. We have a lot of people in this channel which like to trade FFIE, which have some insights, which share their strategies. We're live all the time, so you might even see right now that we're live, and you want to join into the show and give your thoughts. But for now, I'm going to be giving you my full thoughts on the technicals, on the charts, on the levels of FFIE. And we're also going to have a quick look at the fundamentals. So here you can have a look and see on our alpha spread technology. Right now, it's even saying $57 might be a possibility for the stock FFIE going back to $59. Does that excite you? If that does, hit the like button. Obviously, the revenue is increasing, all this sort of stuff. There's good news. They've got some assets, liabilities, more assets and liabilities, which is good. The only issue is profitability, which is a big issue. Not much profits, a lot of red crosses, and the solvency score is not very good. The Wall Street is some Wall Street analysts has kept its target of $10 as well. So there is potential. We're at $1. Some Wall Street people are saying $10, and they're normally very conservative and don't give these sort of predictions. So FFIE, you look at the past, you look at before the squeeze, what were we doing? We formed a very nice bottom around 3 cents, and this was targeted because people were looking at stock screeners like this, Finviz. What they were doing, they were going to see what are the lowest ticker symbols, lowest price ticker symbols, pricing it that way, and they were seeing that the lowest price ticker symbol is and FFIE was one of them. As you can see, it was about 3 cents. The lowest one right now is 8 cents. They targeted these and they were trying to short squeeze them, which happened well for FFIE. But for now, right now, a lot of them have gone back down, along with FFIE and obviously GME as well. So with that backstory, what do I think is going to happen? For me, I think it's very hard to predict with the volatility of this. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not going to be like the other YouTubers which say it's going to $10, $20, $50, $100, it's going to have another short squeeze. And I'm not going to be like the YouTubers that are going to say this is going bankrupt. I'm going to give you my honest opinion for someone that has been trading a lot of these sorts of stocks back. I don't do it anymore because it's very, very risky. I don't need to try and turn to $100,000 to $50,000 anymore. I don't need to try and turn $10 to $1,000. I'm here for the long term. I'm following Martyn's strategy in the S&P 500, but it's completely valid if you want to try and make 10x on FFIE. It's just you need to control your emotions. If you can't control your emotions, don't bother. Sell everything you have and move to the side. If you can't, if you're putting in more than you can afford to lose, leave it. Stop doing it. Sell what you can and make and figure out how you're going to use your finances to get back to where you need to be. If you've got FOMO, don't bother. Leave. If you've got any sort of emotions, if you need it to go up, or if you just walk away. That's the best advice I can give you right now. Walk away before it gets worse. Don't take out loans. Don't use your overdraft. Don't put in money that you can afford to lose. If you've got money you can afford to lose and you like the idea of FFIE, and you've done your own research, because I'm not giving financial advice, I never do, then here's what I would do. Don't copy it, but this is what I would do. I would be looking to see if we get back up to 32 cents. A sudden move down can happen, and then I'll be looking to take my profits back up at 248. So if it does drop on Monday or Tuesday, it can be a sudden drop. Um, and sorry, I was just looking at this made during a live show. So if you want to join our live shows, we'll answer your question straight away. So I was looking at the comments. But yeah, so this is where the moving averages are. The bottom of the moving averages. It looks like you're going to start trading between the moving averages. It might be another short squeeze coming up, but 25 cents would be my area I'm buying. And yes, that's a significant drop, but these drops can happen very quickly, and that'll be my first area of buying. In the other case, if I'm already holding some shares, you can have a quick look at where the Fibonacci retracements are, and I'll show you. Most people are probably already holding, and here we go. We're about the level, so that's one trade potential there. The other trade potential is around the levels we are at now. It's going in for a deep retrace at the 78. Let me make sure I've got this to the T, because it could be. Let me make sure I've got this exactly. This Fibonacci point exactly right, so I can give you the exact level I like to be accurate on this show. These Fibonacci points are very, very important, and traders will be looking at them, and we need to copy the big traders. Remember, there's people out there trading with hundreds of millions, 10 million, 5 million. There's big traders which have massive portfolios. Obviously, they're not putting it all onto one trade, but if they lose, they can put in more. If they lose, they can put in more, not like the average investor. Right now is the 78% retrace, and this is where buyers come in. So around the levels we are at right now, you can expect it, and this would probably be the best way to trade it. Buying around where it is now, that's your first take profit at 150. Your next take profits at the next 50% level, which is around the $2 level. Your next take profit is around $2.43. Your next, and I'll explain to you why this is a good strategy. And the next level is the $3, and then after that you've got levels of, and this is short squeeze happening again territory. Got levels of. Sorry, let me do it the other way around. Start looking at this way around as well. Oh, if it does bottom there. Then we've got our final level of around $5. The reason why you should always ladder out and have risk management is because it might not continue going up, but these are the levels that traders will be getting out. And at any of these points, it can completely collapse. So you want to take your profits. You don't want to be all in for one specific level. It's much safer to be laddering out. And these are the levels. So if it continues to go up, have your limit orders set up at areas you want. These are the areas I want to be getting out, not financial advice. So don't copy exactly my levels, but these are the levels I would be looking at laddering out, taking my profits, taking it higher and higher, and maybe targeting $5.74 if this short squeeze continues, if the momentum is still here next week. A lot of people have been getting out for the weekend and seeing if they want to continue riding the stock up next week. So if it does open and we continue going up, I'm here to buy at open around the levels we are at right now. If this doesn't go to plan, I've got my risk management. I'll be getting out with my stop loss, and I'll be targeting around maybe 36 cents. But the wave is here. Sometimes it's best to catch the wave and continue going, and just knowing when to cut your losses. So that's my thoughts for Faraday Future. Remember, looking at the RSI, it was overbought on the 4 hour. The good news is it's no longer overbought on the 4 hour, so you have more room to run up. The MACD is looking good. The averages are there. You go into the daily. The daily is obviously still overbought, but it's actually just ticked into 68.97. 70 is overbought, so it's no longer overbought, which is good. It gives you plenty more room to run up to the upside, and the MACD has continued to be in green. So the indicators are on our side. We've got a big red candle. We're coming up to the lower side of this. So Monday, let's see what the open's like. I want the one key message from this video, which is different to others. It's just other people on YouTube. It's not all YOLO. It's have risk management. If you're FOMOing, don't play around with the stock. If you're if you're taking out loans, then absolutely walk away and control your emotions. Don't put in more than you can afford to lose. But I'll pass it back to you now, Martyn. Thank you.
Thank you, Sensei. A great job as always. We are now all prepared for Monday morning. Thank you once again. Click above my head for all the links on Faraday, down below in the description, and over here I'll put more videos that'll be useful for you for the upcoming trading week. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.